First and foremost, call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakak the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth, and shalom to the Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity across the globe. Shalom. And this is a video from TikTok, which a brother posted it. I forgot that brother's name. Salakia, brother, forgive me. But he's the brother from GMS, North Carolina, 777. Subscribe to that brother. This brother posts fire videos. Great brother, you know. And this just is a TikTok that he posted on YouTube. So let's see what she's talking about. And then we're going to get into the scripture.
I have a question for everyone, especially the government. Not that you're going to see this, but it's sometimes to just get things off your chest. Wondering when the hell this fucking economic crisis is going to end because it's getting absolutely ridiculous. I have to move because I can no longer afford my rent, but I also have no savings because of how things have been lately to help me move. So what the hell am I supposed to do? My beautiful daughter is old enough to make her own decisions. And I know this decision had nothing to do with me, but she decided that she wanted to go live with her dad for a little while. And that hurts enough. But on the other side of it, her dad is also not going to pay child support when that child is at his house, which makes total sense. But that also puts me in a financial deficit because I'm missing that money now.
Yeah, so what? Do something about it.
That I'm sorry I had to rely on to help me. I'm not saying this to gain sympathy or anything like that. I'm saying it to just a lot of people are in my position at this moment where they're being forced to make decisions they thought they would never have to make. There's a lot of crime in my area because of this. There's break-ins, there's people being left homeless and turning to drugs to just help erase what is happening. And there's...
She won't last long, Akim. She won't last long.
There's just a lot of crime, there's a lot of theft, there's obviously lots of things, break-ins for cars just to steal what change you might have left in your console or your cup holder or anything like that. And it's sad and it breaks my heart. But this is where we are. Nobody can afford to live. I have $3 in my bank account right now. I have never felt the pressure so much in my entire life, and my rent isn't fully paid.
She tripping off having $3 left in her bank account. I hate to see when it hit negative, because, yeah, we done been there. You know, this shit ain't nothing new to us. She freaking out because she got $3 in her bank account. I done had negative, man. I done had negative in my bank account.
It's almost the end of the month. I have to move, and I don't have the money to move. But I also don't have the money to stay where I am. The upside of my daughter living at her dad's right now is because I don't have the money to feed her. I am very fortunate that my partner he manages a restaurant, so I can go to his and he feeds me. Otherwise, I don't eat very much either. Because groceries are too fucking expensive. This is humiliating. But this is where I am, and then I get to come to my job and put on a fucking happy face and pretend like nothing is wrong just to help these people that yell at me. Because they're feeling it too. I like my job. Customer service is hard, but I still like my job, and I work for the most amazing people.
That's enough. I don't think I could take seeing her face anymore. But let's get into the scriptures. All right. See, you Americans, y'all been living deliciously for a long time. And y'all never seen these times coming. Oh, but they here now, baby, and it's just the beginning. All right. This First Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top, it says, and man, we living in some beautiful times, man. We living in some beautiful times, man. You know, to see these people shaking up, to see these people crying, to see these people catching hell, man. It's a beautiful time because this place is full of pride and proud motherfuckers, and people have been proud for so long. Now the tables are about to turn. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 from the top, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, and who is the brethren? Aparatazah, we be amongst the elect. You know, that's the brethren. It says, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. What's a thief in the night? A thief in the night, he creep, sneak around, you know. You don't know he coming. It's dark outside, you can't see. Okay? Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, right? And, you know, these people have lived comfortably, and things have happened, right? And then, you know, things are happening, and then things seem like they go back to normal. And now people back proud. You know, the Lord will fuck some shit up, and people be like, oh, shit. But then he'll let shit get back a little, you know, everything seems like it's all right. And then they get that pride right back. The pride comes right back. Now the tables is turning. This shit is stuck here. And it's going to stay this way. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, yeah, because y'all thought everything was going to be all right. Y'all thought everything was good all these years. Y'all been living deliciously, comfortably, everything at your fingertips. You know what I mean? Nice job, getting a nice little check. You know, she was even saying in the video talking about the daughter said she wanted to go live with the daddy. So now he's not going to pay child support because the daughter is living with him. And she said herself, it makes the most sense, right? And she said she was depending on that child support check. But now that she can't get it, guess what? But no, you Americans, y'all have lived comfortably, man. All right? It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, whatever that destruction may be, you know, because you could see, obviously, that what she's going through is eating her up. It's killing her, you know, and she was saying in her environment, people turn to drugs because of what they're going through, you know, and I wouldn't be surprised if she just give it up. I wouldn't be surprised if she killed herself. I wouldn't be surprised, you know, if she does turn and get hooked on drugs bad. All right, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction will come up upon them. And that's what's happening. Sudden destruction coming upon you people on the planet Earth. People is getting shaken up right now. People like, God damn, you know, when that thing hit a couple years ago, what was that, 2020, I think? When that little, you know, that sickness, when that sickness hit, shit had got shaken up a little bit, but shit kind of died down. You know what I mean? They had did away with the things you put on your face. You know? People thought everything was going back to normal. But now look at the Lord. The Lord back shaking shit up. And people can't handle it. You know, these Americans, they definitely can't handle it because they've been living so comfortably, man. And now that comfort is starting to fade away. You know, and when you really go into it, you know, that chick there, that's an Edomite. So she's used to, you know, she hasn't been through what Jake's been through, with Eve, even Eve herself, you know, she hasn't been through what the nation of Israel have been through. You know, the nation of Israel, hey, for the most part, you know, we grew up in the hoods and the ghettos. For the most part, we ain't got shit. For the most part, we already living from check to check. So this shit don't really affect us that bad. You know what I mean? But it's killing them. You know, they say, I think they said either 2022, 2023 had the highest suicide rates ever. So people just doing away with themselves because they can't handle this pressure. And this ain't even nothing. This just the beginning. So imagine when things really pop off. All right. As a matter of fact, let me go to that matter. And look at her face. Through. And you know, and see, this the same spirit we gonna have in the day of Jacob's trouble, man. We gonna be laughing because what hurt them makes us happy. All right? What hurts them makes us happy. This fucking queendom that's falling, that shit makes us happy, man, because now we finally get to see the downfall of our enemies. And the major reason why it make us happy, because we know the sooner this place fall down, the Lord coming back and deliver us out of this shit, and we could get the kingdom of heaven. But look at her face, she through. All right, this is Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. It says, "Think not that I am come to send peace on earth." Why think such a thing? Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. All right? And that sword can go into famine, which that's happening. You know, don't forget you had all these chicken factories that burned up. Don't forget you was having trains derailing with corn and vegetables on it. Don't forget you had truckers going on strike, don't want to work. Don't forget all those things happen. And just because they're not speaking on them don't mean that they're not still happening. You got all these wildfires that's going on right now, so that's killing livestock. You know what I mean? And that's going on all over the world, and it's getting pretty bad down here in Louisiana with these wildfires. What I said, famine. You got pestilence, that's a sword. The weather, that's a sword. You know, because down here in Louisiana, man, it's been hot as hell. You know, over 100 every day. You know, it's been over 100 something every day. On top of these wildfires, you know, you got these chemicals that's being released in the air from these wildfires. So people breathing in toxins, that's another sword. The Lord said he's come not to send peace on earth. And why is that? Because this place is wicked. This place is full of pride. You know, you gotta understand, you gotta sit back and think, like Yahweh Shema Shai, you know, he's sitting looking on earth like, man, look at these puny humans with all this goddamn pride. I'm the one who created this shit. You know, how can something so small have so much pride? Like he created himself. The Lord created this, man. Through the Elohim, of course, but the Lord created this. He had the blueprint. So how could you have any pride? Matthew 10 and 35. It says, For I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter against her mother. All right? Now, the daughter was like, look, mom, I'm going to stay with daddy. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. The daughter was like, look, mama, I'm going to stay with daddy. You know what I mean? The daughter don't even want to stay with the mama. Now, you know that's going to make the mama, you know what I mean, look at the daddy all type of ways. And then the daughter probably ain't even going to want to go back home. That shit going to make that chick, that Edomite there, that shit there going to make that Edomite kill herself, man, because the daughter ain't going to want to be around her no more. She ain't got no money. She ain't getting the child support check no more. Man, that shit gonna make that lady blow her damn brains out. All right? And the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. All right? The Lord not playing, man. He's shaking shit up right now, okay? I'll come back to that. Let me go. All right, this second Esdras chapter 15, and I'm gonna start at verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. What does woe mean? Destruction. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Woe to you people, man. Destruction to you people. And the Lord is destroying this place. You got wildfires all over right now, man. That's fucking America up. That's fucking America up. All right, it says, verse 15, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh. And I just explained to you what that sword can go into. It can go into famine, pestilence, weather. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And man, it's been a lot going on even with that, man. Like this crime, the crime is shooting up because people don't have any money. People can't afford anything. And when things like that happen, not just are people, people are frustrated, man. People are losing patience. So when somebody's frustrated, losing patience, you got road rage. I just seen a clip not too long ago where I'm not sure what was going on, but it was a big crowd of people, and they was driving, them cars that Jake love and all, them Hellcats and Scat Packs or whatever. But one dude, he hit the other dude car. And he just got out the car and just straight start shooting at him. Pow, 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 pow. Just shooting at him. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit his car. So people are losing patience, man. People are frustrated, man. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And again, I seen another clip where it sounded like it was some young dudes, and they pulled up right on side the police officer and was basically, cursing them out, talking about fuck you, you know what I mean? Just saying all type of shit, and basically wanted the police to chase them. That's basically what they would. It sounded like some young niggas, like I say, and they basically wanted the police to chase them. You know what I'm saying? So they wanted to take them on the chase. They challenging the police officers. They not worried about what the police talking about no more. You know what I mean? And that's your kings and your princes. You got the police. You got the government. It's a lot going down, man. And all these things are happening like right on top of each other. And it's gonna happen, and all this shit gonna be going on at once. It's gonna get way worse than this. All these things gonna be happening at once. It's gonna be so chaotic out here. It's gonna be bad, man. Let me get there right quick. This Matthew 24 and verse 21. It says, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be. Amen. So this is worse than the flood, where there was only 8 souls that survived. All right. Could you imagine how scary that was? You know what I mean? I can only imagine. Let me make sure this is recording my voice. Yeah, we good. All right. Yeah. But could you imagine how scary that was, man? It's something about that water, man. It's something about that water that I'm terrified of it. You know what I mean? The Lord is amazing. You know, I can't even think. I can't think on His level. You know what I mean? you know, you don't know what the Lord got out there. You know what I'm saying? You got Leviathan. You know what I mean? And these people try to go discover all this shit in the ocean with no fear. The Lord said this time finna be worse than it's ever been, man. And that's scary. And the Lord and the Lord mean what He say, man. So that's why we gotta, we gotta be in these scriptures, man. We gotta go hard and we gotta fight and we gotta pray and we just gotta hope that the Lord is with us, man, because the Lord is a man of His word and He mean what He say. So when He say this gonna be a time like never before, man, the Lord means that. Verse 22, it says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. If it wasn't for the remnant, the elect, if it wasn't for the Lord shortening the days, man, wouldn't no flesh be saved. It wouldn't be 8 souls this time. It wouldn't be no souls this time. You know, the Lord saved 8. It wouldn't be none this time. That's how bad it's going to be, man. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. Call halal Yahabashim al-Shai. You know? Let me read verse 19. Now also in the video, what was deep, what she said was that it's this scripture right here coming to life. But she was saying how in her community, wherever she stayed, which basically she was saying she's not gonna be there much longer. She gotta go. But she can't afford to go nowhere else. You know what I mean? But she was saying in that little area or whatever, people are basically taking from one another. You know what I'm saying? The crime has increased. And this is an Edomite. You know, I mean, I'm not sure if she stay around Jake or not. I don't know. But by her being an Edomite, I'm thinking, maybe she stayed in one of, them little suburban neighborhoods. I'm not sure. I wish I knew. But she said that the crime is increasing in her neighborhood. And I'm sitting back, I'm wondering, I wonder if she stayed in one of them little, suburban type neighborhoods. You know what I mean? And these days to come, man, ain't gonna be no fucking nowhere safe. And everywhere gonna be chaotic. Everywhere gonna be wicked. You know what I mean? But this second Ezra 15 and verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. And that's basically what she was saying. People, I'm sure it hasn't got to the point now where they just running people's shit and shooting them. And just, it ain't reached that point yet, but they going in there stealing. You know what I'm saying? Because of the lack of bread. All right? People ain't got no money no more. Inflation and went all the way up. You got famines going on. You know what I mean? It's so much going on, man. People are losing it. So they like, fuck it, You got the Walmart CEO, what was that, a month and a half ago maybe? Where he was saying he's finna start closing down Walmart due to the rampant theft. And this is going on where people still got jobs. People still making a little money, a little something, you know what I mean? This going on now. So imagine when that money shit over. Imagine when the system fall. Man, this shit gonna be the purge out here. It says, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. All right? Call halal Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We living in some beautiful times. All right. This Matthew 24 and verse 7. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation." You know, you got BRICS going on. What that is? You got China, Russia, India, South Africa, and now you got over 30 something countries that's basically what's the word I'm trying to say? They sitting at the table, negotiating. They like, hey man, we trying to get down with the get down. You know what I mean? So you got nations coming against other nations, and a lot of these nations are coming against America. All right. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines." Hey, you got all them chicken factories, them farms that had burned up, and niggas forgot about that. It says, "and pestilences." You got that new one on the way. They talking about, and they talking about this one gonna be worse than the last one. They said this one gonna be the real deal. Hey, you go get stabbed up this time. A lot of you motherfuckers gonna drop soon as you get stabbed. And earthquakes in diverse places. Yeah, man. And you got strange weather in different places. Man, the Lord not playing, man. Verse 8. "All these are the beginning of sorrows." This is just the beginning. The Lord not playing. Oh, I wanted to get this too. This Matthew 24 and verse 12. All right. It says, "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." And man, goddamn, this place can't get no more wicked. Ain't no love out here, man. It's no love. These niggas, these niggas are killing each other for nothing. So imagine when they got a reason to kill a nigga because they ain't got no food. So now they got to go kill something to survive. Man, it's going to be the purge out here. All right? But it says the love of many shall wax cold, man. It ain't no... hey, that love shit is gone, man. It's no such thing as love out here. You know what I mean? That love shit is gone. You can't trust the motherfuckers, you can't trust nobody out here, man. This a wicked ass world. And everybody looking to get something from the next person, man. Nobody genuine. Ain't no love out here, it's gone. Call Allah Yahweh Shema Shah, man. We living in some beautiful times, And that's all I got with this one. So call halal Yahweh by Shem Yahushua by Shem Harakakadash. The honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching this truth, this beautiful truth. And shalom to you brothers that's pushing this word and truth and sincerity across the globe. Shalom. Keep pushing. We almost up out of here, as you brothers can see. Man, the Lord giving us faith boosters every day. Every day something going down, man. Hey, stay strong, brother, and then just keep pushing. Call Allah Yahweh Shema Shah by Shem Harakakadash.